In this video, I tested absolutely every secret glitch in Escape Tsunami for Brainrots, starting from the insane flying glitch all the way to a secret room with free overpowered Brainrots. And some of the glitches were so crazy that I was completely shocked they actually worked. Let's start with the first insane flying glitch. So we can see the creator of this video literally flies off the map and uses a ladder to launch really high up. Let's test this out. Okay, here's my base. Let's climb to the very top using these ladders. This is the last ladder used at the base. First, let's make sure we have maxed out speed and jump. Let me upgrade a little more. Alright, I can't upgrade any further. We need to walk up to this ladder, stand here, then turn off slow-mo, and simply, as I understand it, press up. Oh, it actually works! We're flying up! But it seemed like in that video, the guy flew up much higher. Let's try again. Okay, approaching the ladder again and pressing jump upward. And yes, we fly up, but not nearly as high as the guy in that video. So it works, but it's pretty useless and nobody's going to use it. Second myth, the cloud with the jump is very buggy. Try maxing out your jump as much as possible and stand on the cloud. First, let's max out speed as much as possible. Okay, now let's stand on these clouds. They launch us upward, but there are no glitches here yet. Yo, it works! We're literally flying all over the map. It actually works! And that's just the first two secrets I tested, but next I tested glitches that almost got me banned. For example, the impossible flight off the map. Look, I'm actually flying across the map. How to spin the wheel of fortune endlessly, or even the most insane infinity brainrot dupe glitch. But first, this secret glitch claims that we can get past the edge of the map. In this video, the creator uses a paid carpet and at some specific angle flies onto this wall, and then they can freely run off the map without the waves killing them. For this, I went on a modded server and gave myself the carpet. Now I just need to fly at some specific angle, as I understand it, out here onto the edge of this wall. Let's try. And it didn't work. Oops. Damn, what's happening? Alright, this glitch definitely doesn't work. But recently I found another similar glitch. In this video, the creator says you can jump from a tall base onto the edge of the map. It's much simpler and you don't need any carpet for it. This sounds crazy and I don't believe it will work for us right now. Okay, I found this guy's base. It's pretty tall. Let's climb to the very top of this base. I think my jump is leveled up to 43. That should be enough. And my speed is upgraded to 500. Alright, let's try jumping onto the wall. Taking a running start and jumping, and nope, it didn't work for me. Let's try again. Taking a running start again and jumping. No, there's definitely some kind of wall here. I definitely hit it. But honestly, I already tested this glitch recently. As you can see from these clips, it worked for me. I even ran all the way to the end of the map. But apparently the admins just released a fix for this glitch, so it doesn't work anymore. The creator in this video shows how to not die from waves, but I don't think this works. Though I'll be very surprised if it actually works for us. Okay, turning on max speed. Let's first check. Will I bounce off the wall at all? No, I'm not bouncing yet. Let's even use this spring to go even higher. Oh, I think it worked. I actually flew through the wave, but the big problem is that I tried to do this glitch for over 20 minutes. And in that time, it only worked once. You might do it by accident, but you can't use it consistently. So the glitch half works. In the next video, the guy says you can get into the VIP zone completely for free, even without having or buying VIP. I'm really curious whether this glitch will work, because you can supposedly get into the VIP zone for free. As you can see, I don't have VIP, so I can't get in here. I need to buy it to enter. Okay, this is roughly where he tested the glitch. All he does is walk up to this wall, get really close, stand like this, and as I understand it, switch to first person view. Let's try. And yes, I got in. Look, I got into this room. But there's one small secret. I actually just bought VIP and was able to get into the room that way. As for the glitch I was testing, I tried it for over 20 minutes, but unfortunately still couldn't get into the room. So the verdict is, the glitch doesn't work. You can bounce off the shop ceiling and fly across half the map. Let's test this. So we get a running start and jump. It didn't work. Let's try again. Our goal is to land on this roof and bounce off it. Didn't work again. Wait, this shop is actually transparent. In this one too. Everything here is transparent except Valentine's machine. Let's try bouncing off it. Look how far it threw me back. I just flew across half the map. It seems like something is really working with this machine. Look, I'm just flying all over the map. I'm just being launched. Well, this glitch actually works, but to use it, you don't need the shop. You need this new Valentine machine. You can fly and get launched off the map. To do this, you need to climb the tsunami tower using a jump, and through a bug, you'll be teleported off the map. First of all, you need to get to the tsunami tower. Okay, running through waves. Oops. Okay, I made it to the tsunami tower. How do I get to the top here? Maybe from here? In theory, I should be able to jump here. I actually made it. I basically already got outside the map. You can already walk behind the map, behind the tsunami tower. But I think this isn't the full glitch. Maybe I can somehow jump from here? Okay, I jumped. So in theory, I can climb even higher somewhere around here. Maybe I can jump here somehow? Look, I'm being teleported. What's happening? I'm hitting some kind of ceiling. Look, I think I got outside the map. I'm running on the ceiling. Look, I'm actually flying across the map. I'm flying across half the map in a second. So this glitch definitely works. But the next secret left me completely shocked. In this video, the guy says that behind the Wheel of Fortune, there's a secret button. Activating it will put you on the edge of the wall, and you'll be able to completely legitimately run all the way to the end and collect the top Brainrots. Honestly, this sounds like something absolutely incredible, but let's test it anyway. Here it is, the Wheel of Fortune, and supposedly there should be a secret button behind it that teleports me to the very top. Maybe it's somewhere here? No, I don't see any button here yet. Let's look a little further. Okay, I'm pressing E. Maybe I'll accidentally press this button. And yes, look, I was teleported onto this wall. I'm standing on it. Let's run to the very end and see. Look, I'm completely legitimately running along this wall. I ran all the way to the end of the map. I'm just shocked this works. Well, there's a small problem. Honestly, I was showing you footage of an old glitch that used to work, but it's been patched now. So this glitch is completely debunked. This is an obvious fake. Now, this player in this video says there's a secret drawing on the map. He also says that near this drawing, there's a secret hole, and if you go through it, you'll see a new Brainrot, 6'7" kid. Let's test this. I'll be shocked if this works. Okay, let's look around. Maybe we can find the drawing. I think the drawing was on the left wall. Okay, I still don't see any drawing. I've already run quite far, but there's nothing here. I actually see something over there. Let's check. And there really is this secret drawing here. Okay, there's some kind of button here. Let's press it. And look, I actually got a secret achievement. However, as I expected, there's no secret passage here. So the secret half works. If you have a very high speed, you'll just fly off the wall and out of the map. Sounds really interesting. Let's test this. Let's set the speed to 400. Okay, I'm trying, but at speed 400, I'm not flying off at all. That's probably way too slow. Let's set the maximum speed, 500, which is the max I have. And also grab the rainbow spring. Let's now accelerate to the max and crash into the wall. And no, it didn't work. Apparently my speed is too low. I went on a mod server because there you can set unlimited speed. Let's start with 3000 and grab the rainbow spring. Still didn't fly off. Let's set it to 100,000 speed. Look, the game becomes completely unplayable. Accelerating. I flew off the map. This glitch actually works. But the next secret is about a hidden room on the Escape Tsunami for Brainrots map. And probably every player already knows about this crack in the wall that leads to a secret room. But there's one big secret that 99% of players don't know. Let's check it out. To do this, we need to get outside the map using one of the previous glitches. Okay, I made it. And right now you can see that this crack is right below me. But here's the big secret. The secret is that this room was removed in a recent update. There is absolutely no secret room behind this crack anymore. So like and subscribe to the channel if you were around when this room existed, and leave a comment if you managed to get in here. Although here, in this part, there are some remains left from that room. And in this video, this player says you can spin the Wheel of Fortune endlessly. He says that if you disconnect from the internet, you can spin the wheel infinitely. First, I need to collect coins for the wheel. Okay, I collected 20 coins, even 21, and now I only have enough for one spin of the Wheel of Fortune. And we're told to first disconnect from the internet, then spin the Wheel of Fortune and rejoin the game. Okay, I'm disconnecting from the internet, then spinning the Wheel of Fortune. As you can see, I can't spin it. Let's try again. I rejoined the game. Okay, approaching the Wheel of Fortune, now disconnecting from the internet. And immediately spinning the Wheel of Fortune. And no, the Wheel of Fortune doesn't work for us. So this glitch is 100% not working. You can dupe Brainrots if you disconnect from the internet during a trade and place the Brainrot on your base. I already recorded a video about this glitch on the channel, and this glitch used to work before. Let's check if this glitch still works now. For this, I called a friend to test it out. For this dupe, I'll be using this Brainrot. All we need to do is first gift this Brainrot to a friend, but they shouldn't accept the gift right away. Then we disconnect from the internet. Okay, I disconnected, and while the internet is off, we place this Brainrot on our base, and immediately turn the internet back on, and tell the friend to accept the trade, and the Brainrot's actually duped. As you can see, I now have two completely identical infinities. This is the most insane dupe in the game, and it still works. You can very easily level up any Brainrot to maximum level. To do this, you need to level up 2 new beanies to level 250, then use them in the spawn machine together with the Brainrot you want to level up. For this glitch, I'll take any Brainrot that I can't level to max on my own. Then you need to find 2 new beanies. Now you need to level them to max. I leveled 2 new beanies to maximum level, and it cost much less than leveling a Brainrot to max directly. Now you need to put them in the spawn machine. As you can see, right now our Brainrot is at level 199. Let's put all 3 Brainrots in the spawn machine. Now activate it. Press yes. I got this Brainrot. It leveled up to the maximum level of 250, and this glitch actually works. You can very easily level up any Brainrot to the maximum level. You can get a free infinity Brainrot if you complete the parkour in the new trade plaza. Okay, this is my first time in the trade plaza. Let's go in. Okay, I got in here and it's quite nice here. He's talking about this parkour as I understand it. Let's complete it. It looks very easy. Okay, that was very easy, and I completed the parkour. That was the easiest parkour of my life. I completed it. Okay, this guy is trying to knock me off, but as you can see, there's no free infinity Brainrot here. So this myth doesn't work. On one of the floating islands, there's a secret chest from which you can get free Brainrots. Okay, in total, there are 2 floating islands. Let's first check this island. Maybe it's somewhere here. I only see these barrels, but there's nothing in them. Can I get into the house? It says nothing to see here, but there's no chest in the house either. Apparently, it's not this island. Let's check the other island. Look, there's actually some kind of chest there. But how do I get up to it? I won't be able to jump from here. Maybe I can jump from this tree? No, I can't jump from this tree either. Looks like I'll have to complete the parkour again to get onto this island. Okay, let's climb up these clouds. And we got onto the island. Okay, there's a chest here. Let's see if we can get free Brainrots. Pressing E, and it says the chest is locked. But how do I open it? Okay, I ran through almost the entire map, but I didn't find any key that would open this chest. So if you know where the key is, write it in the comments. Let's try to look inside this chest. And no, there's nothing inside. So this secret is debunked. There are no free Brainrots here.